Welcome to my birthday haul. I'm calling it a haul because I was too impatient and unboxed everything on my birthday. This isn't my birthday as I'm recording this. This is the beginning of December. Because I'm going to be honest, because I promised that my channel would be. My family's been through some rubbish past couple of weeks, and thankfully we got through my birthday without a hitch. But since we've had some trouble as a family, so I've left this until I am in a reasonably steady state mentally, because I want to express my excitement and my thanks and my heartfelt joy at everything that I received for my birthday. So I needed to be in the best place possible. I am absolutely astounded at the sheer kindness of each and every one of you that have gifted me something for my birthday. I am just the tiniest cog in an incredible community. So I am touched and genuinely grateful to each and every one of you that have gifted me something, because I really don't deserve it. So thank you, completely and utterly from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. I will in turn go through who specifically you are from those that I've got notes from. And thank you so much. I'm going to be saying that a lot in this video, but I don't care, because I can't thank you enough, any of you, because I'm super excited about so many of these and I have to tell you about them. So let's get on. First off, I'm going to show you some that my parents gifted me early, because I went through a difficult spot just before my birthday, just because I have huge ups and downs mentally, because of a lot of things really, some which I've discussed on my channel and some which I haven't, but yeah, they gave me these early because I needed cheering up basically. So first off, they gave me the most recent in the Cogheart Adventures, which is Shadow Sea by Peter Bunzel, and this is the stunning special edition from Waterstones with the gorgeous green sprayed edges. I'm really excited to have this one actually, because I'm currently filming a vlog of me reading the Cogheart Adventures. I'm now book 3 into that, so I've only just started Sky Circus, but yeah, I'm loving the Cogheart series so far. It's high stakes, it's fast paced, it's adventurous, it's just glorious, and I am obsessed with Malkin. Absolutely obsessed with Malkin. Little fox is a mechanical fox, and I need a Malkin in my life because he's just adorable. Each one so far only has a connection through the recurring characters, the ones that I've read anyway. Like I say, I'm just starting Sky Circus, so there have been, apart from the fact that they're growing up through each of the books, obviously, Lily and Robert and Malkin are the recurring characters in each of the stories, but the stories themselves seem to be individual, so I don't really think it matters what order you read them in at the moment, from what I can tell. So that's great. You can just pick one up, pick your favourite up and keep rereading it. But so far they are all, the 2 that I've read are on a par with each other. They've both received 4 stars and they're solid and really good adventurous stories. So if you like that sort of thing and you like the mechanical side of things, because there are mechanimals and mechanical characters involved in it, I haven't read any Vashti Hardy, but I'm getting similar sort of vibes because of what I've heard of Vashti Hardy and the way she writes. So this has intrigued me enough to make me want to get hold of some Vashti Hardy and read, because I've heard amazing things from Jade, Steph, Gavin, all of my favourite booktubers, about Vashti Hardy. So Peter Bunzel has been my step into that kind of story, and I'm loving it. So yeah, Shadow Sea is the fourth and most recent in the Cockheart adventures, and I cannot wait to dive into it. Then the second, third, and fourth, if you want to be specific, was the Live Ship Traders trilogy. I have got all three, but this is just the first, Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. I read the Farseer trilogy and absolutely fell in love with it. I wanted to go on my own Hobb journey after watching and loving the Elderling Along live shows and discussions of my favourite booktubers and their journeys with Hobb. I had to get my hands on them. I've, as I say, read the Farseer trilogy and absolutely adore it. It's an amazing, amazing introduction to this incredible world. Hobb's writing is so complex yet easy. I know that sounds completely contradictive of itself, but there's no difficulty in reading the words on the page, yet what she writes about has complex kind of depth to it. I'm doing a really bad job of describing what's going on in my head, but yeah, I just loved Farseer, so had to get my hands on the rest of the series. So yeah, I immediately put the Live Ship Traders on my wish list, showed my parents my wish list and said, if you want to get me anything for my birthday, get me something from here. These are listed as the highest priority. All of the Hobb books are listed as the highest priority on my wish list. So yeah, they just went for these, and I was absolutely bowled over to receive them. I have started, as you can see. I'm loving it so far. It's not on a par with me yet for enjoyment as far as how much I enjoyed Farseer yet. I'm not that far into it because these are chunky books, so that has plenty of scope to change, but I'm really, really enjoying this. This is a different area of the world of the Elderling, so you're seeing it from a different perspective. You're not following Fitz in these are completely new characters, and it's so deep, so well written, and so just immersive that you just want to turn the pages, and it's so compelling that you can sit and devour chapter after chapter and just lose yourself in it. It's amazing. So yeah, I was absolutely ecstatic to receive these early and dive straight into it, because I was so excited. So yeah, I am absolutely loving the fact that I've started my Hobb journey, and Farseer was the perfect trilogy to start you off, and Ship of Magic is shaping up to be just as good. So I can't wait to carry on. Next up, I'm going to talk about some books that I received that didn't have a gift note with them, unfortunately. So it's really annoying me, actually, because I've put it all on Discord for the 3 Patreon that I am part of, and nobody seems to know where these have come from. So I still to this day don't know where these have come from, but I get to continue my Hob journey even further once I finish Live Ship Traders, because I now have the Tawny Man Trilogy and I am ecstatic. You cannot understand how incredibly ecstatic I am to have these as well as the Live Ship Traders, because I don't have to wait to carry on. I can just devour them book after book, and I cannot wait. I am so ecstatic to have these, and I really want to be able to thank whoever it was that gifted these to me. So please, if it was you, leave me a comment down below so that I can thank you properly. Needless to say, all of these that I have received as gifts for my birthday will be their own individual vlogs, because that is my way of thanking you properly, is for you to be able to see my reactions as I read the books that you've gifted me. So you will see a vlog of the Tawny Man Trilogy, which will probably then mean I'll have to go back and reread Farseer and give you a vlog of that one too, which is no hardship. But yes, so please, if this was you, let me know down below so that I can thank you properly, because you have no idea how truly ecstatic I am to have these. So please do let me know if it was you. Next up, these technically aren't for a birthday gift, because the person I had them from didn't even know it was my birthday, but I didn't pay for them. They were a gift, so therefore I am including them in my birthday haul. These are Renegades and Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. These were gifted to me from Sam. We did a swap, so she had some of mine, I had some of hers, and we are known of each other through Depop. I have a Depop shop. My link is down below. Please do go check it out if you're interested in buying new books. So yeah, I am super excited to have these, because when I first joined the Booktube community, not only with my channel but as a viewer, I heard so much about these, and the reviews were raving, so I wanted to get my hands on them, but over the years I think they've just escaped my eye. So to actually find these and have them in such good quality, and to not have to pay for them, was just incredible. So I've included them in my birthday haul because I count them as a gift, because I didn't pay for them. So thank you very much to Sam for swapping with me. I really do appreciate it, and this in my video is my way of thanking you all the more. So yeah, Renegades and Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. I am super excited. Superheroes, just what more could you want, basically? So yeah, can't wait to dive into these. Thank you very much, Sam. Next up is from the wonderful Holly. I had The Girl of Ink and Stars by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. This one, I'm not gonna lie, went on my wish list because of the cover. It's just gorgeous. I love it so much. And then when I actually read up on it, I thought, yeah, I need to read this. So if you don't know what this is about, forbidden to leave her island, Isabella dreams of the faraway lands her father once mapped. When her best friend disappears, she's determined to be part of the search party. Guided by an ancient map and her knowledge of the stars, Isabella navigates the island's dangerous, forgotten territories. Beneath the dry rivers and dead forests, a fiery myth is stirring from its sleep. So it sounds intriguing, it sounds adventurous, and as you can probably tell by now, I'm really getting into the kind of the adventurous kind of stories, and it's not really very long, so I will, as I say, be vlogging my experience with this book. So thank you so much to Holly for this one. I really do appreciate it, and your lovely note that you put with this really did touch me, so thank you so much, and keep an eye out for the vlog because it will be coming soon. Next up, I have one that I was truly touched to receive from the glorious Steph over at Steph Loves. I love her dearly. She is phenomenal. I am a patron of hers and proud to be so. She is just so wonderful, and somebody that I now consider, luckily for me, a very special friend. So yeah, I was absolutely touched, and it actually brought a tear to my eye when I opened this one to receive this from Steph. She also got me some wonderful candy kittens in the tropical mango flavour. As you can see, the packet is empty because I devoured them whilst I was reading Ship of Magic, actually. So yeah, they're delicious. Love them, candy kittens, and they're gluten free because I'm gluten intolerant, which is amazing. So cannot get enough candy kittens. And she bought me, because I probably should talk about the book, I've been holding it for a while, A Kind of Spark by Elle McNichol. I put this one on my wish list to begin with as a impulse because of the cover, because look at it, it's just awesome. But then as time went on, I read some reviews, and also Jade over at Jadeyraereads read it and really loved it, and Jade's not a contemporary reader, so for her to love it, I knew that I had to get my hands on it, so it immediately went on my wish list. And I am touched that Steph, you sent me this one, so thank you so much. I really do love you dearly, and look out for the vlog on this one because I'm really intrigued, and it will be one that I pick up very soon, because I want to see if I agree or disagree with Jade, because that's one of my favourite things to do. I just like to read them and say, well, actually, no, I didn't agree, or yes, I did, it's amazing. So far, there haven't been any that I've disagreed with, but I highly anticipate that this will be another one, because it's, according to Jade, something really important that a lot of people should read about. So yeah, I'm really excited to pick this one up, and it probably will be the next thing I do. So yeah, look out, Steph, for the vlog, because I'm really excited to pick this up, and I love you dearly, and thank you so much for sending this to me. I am touched. Next up, there is The Creakers by Tom Fletcher. I haven't read anything by Tom Fletcher yet, and I was really intrigued by this one because, again, I've heard great things about it on BookTube. So let me read the blurb for you because it sounds so exciting. Are you ready for an adventure? You are? Good. Imagine if one day you woke up and all the grown-ups had vanished. That's what happened to Lucy Dugston. She's the hero of this story, but she doesn't know it yet. While the rest of the children in Lucy's town are running wild, she's coming up with a plan to find out what's going on. Then, late one night, Lucy spots 4 mysterious creatures creeping around her bedroom. Grunt, gruff, scratch, and sniff. They are the creakers, and they know exactly what's going on. Welcome to the mysterious world under your bed. How cool does that sound? It sounds so good. And look, this cover is incredible. Not only is it gorgeous like that, but look. Ta-da! It's so pretty. Oh no. I haven't told you who this is from. The gift notes just fell out. Conveniently. It's from the wonderful Emma, and she says, happy early birthday. It wasn't early, Emma, because I saved it till my birthday. Well, I say I saved it. Anything that came couple of days before, or even like the week before my birthday, in an Amazon package, my parents took off me and said, no, you're not opening it, because I told them that I could possibly receive things from Amazon that are gifts. So anything that came from Amazon in the build up to my birthday went away and they wouldn't let me have. So thank you so much to Emma for this one. I'm super excited to pick it up. It sounds so much fun, and I'm really genuinely touched that you sent it to me. And again, look out for the vlog, because I will be documenting my thoughts on this in a lot more detail as I read it, as a thank you. Next up, I have one that I've been intrigued by for so long. Rebekah. I received this and a glorious bar of Lindor chocolate, which I've eaten, which was lovely, which I again ate whilst reading Ship of Magic, funnily enough. I like to snack when I read. But yes, Rebekah by Jordan If You Go. I'm super excited, actually. This one has been a vet on my wish list for a long time. So I'm super chuffed to have a copy of it, and it was from wonderful Barb. Again, it didn't have a gift note in it, and Barb said it was a really lovely note, so I'm absolutely devastated that I didn't get that. But she has also said that if we want to buddy read this, then we will do in the new year. So yes, Barb, I will take you up on that offer. Let's buddy read this, and again, I will vlog it so that you get my in-depth thoughts as I go through this book. And I cannot wait to buddy read this with you. Thank you so much for gifting this to me. It really does mean the world. If you don't know what Rebekah is about, Therese has always longed for the warmth of a family. She was raised in isolation by her mysterious, cunning, and often absent mother, known only as the Lady. When Therese comes of age, the Lady sends her to the capital of the global empire of Aritzar to be chosen as one of the Crown Prince's Council of 11. If she's picked, she'll be joined with the other council members through the Ray, a bond deeper than blood. But the Lady has other ideas, including a magical wish that Therese is compelled to obey: kill the Crown Prince when she gains his trust. So that sounds absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. And that cover, by the way, is just phenomenal. Look at it. It's gorgeous. So Barb, yes, let's buddy read this in the new year. I cannot wait. I went out for the day with my partner Glenn. You've met him already. He's been on a couple of videos on my channel. And we went to the Shugborough estate and had a beautiful walk. I have vlogged that walk, so I will probably add that as a separate video. So you will see our lovely, beautiful adventure at that beautiful estate. We went to a little old bookshop on the estate, and it was called the Secondhand Bookshop, and it's so stunning, so beautiful. I wasn't allowed to film in there. Well, I say I wasn't allowed, they probably wouldn't have minded, but I don't like doing that, out of respect for the owners of the shop and anyone else that's in there. So I didn't take you in there with me, but you will see that I came home with some books from what I said. I haven't hauled them yet. I said I was going to, but I haven't hauled them yet because I wanted to do them all together as part of my birthday, because it was my birthday trip out with Glenn. So these are what I have. So don't kill me, do not come after me, but I haven't yet read The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. This was a bit of an impulse, to be honest with you, because I haven't got a copy and I haven't read it, as I've said. So I wanted it. It is a second-hand copy, so it is a little bit battered and pre-loved, but I really want to read it, so I knew I had to get my hands on it. It's been on my wish list for a while, but of course it's not anymore because I've bought a copy. So yeah, I want to dive into this and see if I like it and see if I agree with all the hype that it got. It's an old book now. It's been out for a very long time. But yeah, I haven't seen the film either. So I will probably watch that and then read this, or vice versa. I'll probably read this before I watch that, actually, because I prefer to do that when it comes to adaptations. But yes, please don't kill me. Please don't come after me. I haven't read it yet, but want to, and will. Now I have a copy, so I'm excited. Next up is one that I have actually already read. I read it as part of my whatever-a-thon TBR back in June, and it was also a book club pick for Gavin's patrons. Patrons, rather, not Patreons. Patrons, what the website's called. Camp by Elsie Rosen. I did absolutely love this. It was great. I gave it, was it 3 or 4? I think it was a 4. I think it was a solid 4. Yeah, great story of coming out, and just brilliant. Loved it. It was funny, it was cute, it was just lovely, and I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to get my hands on it. Again, it is a second-hand copy, and you can see that because some of the pages are a bit crinkled, but I was really chuffed to see it in there and thought, yeah, I need to take that home with me. So I've got a physical copy because I do actually want to reread it again. So, which is surprising for me because I'm not usually a contemporary reader, but it got me. So I want to reread it. The rep in here for LGBTQ+, was just brilliant. So yeah, it's definitely on the reread list, and I'm excited to now have a physical copy. This next one, I didn't even think twice about. I saw it because of the author and knew that it had to be mine. I've never actually heard of it, so I was ultimately intrigued and just needed it, so came home with it. It's an adorable, tiny little book. It's a promotional copy, but it's Jane Austen and Catherine. I don't know anything about this. I didn't even know this was a thing. I thought I'd read everything that Jane Austen had written, but clearly not. So I was super excited. It was actually a funny moment between Glenn and I because I found it and I was like, how do I always find everything to do with this woman? But yeah, because I'm Jane Austen obsessed, as you probably already know, but if you didn't, then you do now. So yeah, Catherine, an orphan living with her maiden aunt in Devon and sorely missing her absent friends Cecilia and Mary Wayne, is delighted by the visit of her cousin Camilla Stanley, a spirited if somewhat silly young woman. The Stanleys bring a taste of high society, but the arrival of their unreliable son Edward introduces company of a different kind. Jane Austen's early unfinished novel is a delightful foretaste of the immortal novels and characters to follow. So it's unfinished, which is probably why I've never heard of it, but I needed, sorry, the glare on that was really bad then. I needed to take it home and read it. I haven't read it yet. It's tiny, but I haven't read it yet, and I will really soon. So probably be what I pick up after I've picked up A Kind of Spark. But yes, Jane Austen had to be mine. Simple as. Really excited. And then a little bit of a pattern. Me and Mr. Darcy by Alexander Potter. Again, I have no idea what this is about. It just said Mr. Darcy on the front cover and looked really cute, so I picked it up. He's every woman's fantasy is the tagline, and true. So true. After a string of disastrous relationships, Emily Albright has had it with modern men. She'd rather curl up with Pride and Prejudice and step into a time where men were honourable and strode across fields in breeches, their damp shirts clinging to their chests. Such a classic moment. The men she meets are more into pleated trousers, two-timing and internet porn. So, when her best friend invites her to Mexico for a week of margaritas and manhunting, Emily books a guided tour of Austin country instead. There are no dream men here. The coach is full of pensioners, apart from one Spike Hargreaves, a foul-tempered journalist writing a piece on why most women would love to date Mr. Darcy. But then she walks into a room and finds herself face to face with Darcy himself, and every woman's fantasy suddenly becomes one woman's reality. Alexandra Potter makes dreams come true in this fun, feel-good fairy tale about life, love and dating, literature's most eligible bachelor. So, Pride and Prejudice come to life in modern times. What more could a girl want? So, this sounds so much fun. It's contemporary and a romance by the sounds of it, but it's a Pride and Prejudice romance, so I have to read it. No idea if it's going to be my cup of tea, but as I said, it had Mr. Darcy on the cover and I had to own it, so I picked it up and I'm really excited. So that's it. I say that's it. That's incredible. So again, thank you so much to each and every one of you that has gifted me anything for my birthday. I really, really do appreciate it. You have no idea how precious you all are to me. Not only for doing what you've done for me for my birthday, but for also being so supportive and so generous and so amazing, all of you. So thank you again, everybody. Keep your eye out for your subsequent vlogs of me reading your books as a thank you to you. I will give you in-depth thoughts as I read through them. That is a promise. So yeah, thank you again so much to every single one of you that gifted me any of these. And please, I will say it again, if it was you that gifted me the Tawny Man Trilogy, please do let me know. I want to be able to thank you properly from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, I'm going to stop babbling now because all I'm going to say is thank you over and over again. So yeah, I'm going to stop babbling. As always, my socials are in the box down below. Come find me. Let's be friends. Let's chat. And I will see you in whatever comes out next. Thank you so much again. I love you.